Looks like we're all here. So who wants to recap what happened last session?
So we... Go ahead.
I was just gonna say we went to the spa.
I was just going to add a little more to that. Went to the spa, stole some money.
And recap the very beginning, because I think a couple of us were busy with leveling and other stuff and missed
Yes.
the reason we were going to that hag in the first.
The demon zapper.
Yes, to get the unicorn to be released from watching the demon zapper. Well, actually, we're getting the hag a spa treatment so that she will do something for... Let me think. She's going to tell us some secret or something to go to another demon lord who wants to overthrow Azrael, and in the process, that's somehow going to help this other demonic thing. I forget what the name of it was. Who will stop looking after the unicorn if we do this thing?
Rosala, I think the name was.
The Tao.
The Tao, yes. That's like
The
a
Tao,
genie, right?
Zapper protecting the unicorn. Yes. Oh, a Ginny. I think it's
right.
Earth Ginny.
Yeah.
But now you're having a good time at a spa. Someone's having a good meal. Someone was gambling.
And Defiant and I did some thieving / gambling and made some soul coins. And we're going to go into that pay area, and then we'll have one left each.
Yep.
So you see Marty. Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was just going to say Marty is waiting for you outside the Infernal Rapture when you come back with your coins. And he goes, "Oh, you've changed your mind."
You said to earn some money.
You know me, I say. I blink at him.
He winks back, not very subtly, but also very subtly. It's so obvious it's subtle.
Nice. Yes, I'll take that arrangement of the meal, please.
Well, come in. Hope you have your soul coins.
Sure do. I pay him too.
We walk in, we turn back to neutral or whatever, and start hearing screams from the other coin.
Yep.
And I stop being evil.
This is kind of intense, interesting, but difficult to manage. Okay. I tried putting it into a beaker to see if I can not touching it will help. Does it?
Let me check.
Oh, the screaming coin?
Yeah.
You're hearing the screaming of the damned. Wait, it's under magic items.
I bite it to make sure it's real. I do that before I turn good. Or not evil.
So were you neutral or good?
I'm neutral.
That's it.
Chaotic neutral. Like a cat should be.
So, as long as you're not carrying more soul coins than your constitution modifier, you're still able to do it.
Woohoo! I have one.
But you do hear the moaning and wailing of the damned.
Even if it's like wrapped in something or put in a beaker or something like that.
Yeah, it just says carry.
Okay.
Levitate it.
Well, looks like my limit is 3. So I should be easily able to handle.
Nice. I should give you mine.
Just annoying.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to sleep.
I have 1, and my constitution modifier is 1, so I have 1 left. After paying for a meal.
So you
I
get
think
the
so.
menu.
Yes, I remember there was something I wanted on this in particular. Let me see. Whoops. Where'd you go?
Deep fried miniature giant space hamster. That's what you want.
I want some spicy shredded stirred slider. And roasted wereboar seasoned liberally with pepper and paprika.
That's what I wanted. The wereboar. Yes.
While you're walking to a table, you see Grethelok in the spa set, getting pampered.
Now tell me, was the wereboar taken in were form or boar form?
You can't tell from the meat. It just tastes like pork.
That doesn't really narrow things down.
Exactly.
Tastes delicious. Tastes
They
like
call
victory.
it long pork for a reason.
I guess the stirred sliders as an appetizer sounds good. With some tea.
The food is brought to you in very ornate dishware. The waiters and waitresses are all of different species. There's like a genasi, a halfling, varied bunch, all dressed to the nines.
What was my friend's name again?
But you have a lot of friends.
My tiger friend.
Tiger friend?
My Ragsasha.
Oh, Mahdi.
Mahadi.
Mm-hmm.
So as I'm eating, I ask Mahadi if he wants to share a cup of tea. And chat.
He looks you up and down and nods.
I'm, of course, eschewing any silverware. Steak is a finger food.
So, would you like to partake of some of my herbs here? I ask Mahadi.
He smoothly replies, "No, thank you. I need a clean mind. My line of work."
Okay. Like,
This
I
is
seem
great.
to work. Go ahead.
So this is great. Everything in this stupid place tastes terrible. Somehow here the food actually tastes like. Any way we can do that with our food outside of here?
I'm afraid not. That is a special property of the plane. You see, we're actually not on the plane when you're in the Infernal Rep. You're in my own personal place.
And what a place you have. So, when you were saying you tend to work better when you think clearly, I'm quite the opposite. And I have a tendency to run out of my preferred drug of choice. Is there any chance you could help me with this? You see, it's the smell that really gets me going. I'm like rubbing a little in between my thumb and forefinger and smelling it. I'm like, if I could get that captured, maybe it'd be worth something.
Well, I have something that might help, but let me go check in the back.
Thank you.
And he like sits up and walks away, and you've got a moment alone.
I'm thinking maybe ordering this rare wasn't such a great idea, but maybe it is. It does taste good. So, in your line of work, crap, your name escapes me.
Mahadi's
Zolkug.
in the Zolkug. Sorry.
In your line of work,
Yeah.
Zolkug, how many have you eaten human? As being an orc?
Well, sure. The tribe would eat whatever meat came its way to, after.
So, does
Honestly, it tastes
this.
like pork.
I was just gonna ask, does this taste more like boar, or does it taste more like human?
Well, they both kind of porkish flavor. They're kind of somewhat similar. So,
Hmm.
but I'd say this is probably closer to boar.
It's delicious.
After a minute, the waiter comes back to you, Defiant, and says, "Your host asks you to join him in his private office to talk."
That was just to me?
Yep.
Okay. I will be right there. I asked them if they could serve me some tea there while I'm talking with them.
Sure. They follow you with a pot of.
Cool. Thank you. So I guess I'll follow somebody to his room, to his private whatever.
Okay. So while that's happening, we can talk offline about what happens in there, or I'll do it over text so that it's secret. But Guinevere and Una, what are you two up to?
The servant of Lolth, I'm not very comfortable around all these devils, so I don't trust any of this establishment. So I'm just gonna impatiently wait for the party to return.
And are you hanging out with them, Una?
Yeah, I'm also not too keen on this whole situation, and I don't want to risk my soul coin.
I mean, there's still other places to visit. There's a forge. There's a what looks like a barber shop. There's courier service, an ichor shop, and a larva farm. So if any of those, not all of these look like they're run by devils. So if you're more interested in hanging out with some of those folks, that's always an option. That's always an option.
Well, maybe I'll go get my hair cut then while I'm waiting.
I'm gonna swing by the forge.
Okay. So the forge is run by three salamanders, Rash, Skids, and Slag. They they look like they're like super into forging, like going back and forth between forging, repairing all the machinery, including the infernal war machines. They also have around them some animated armors, helping them doing like the hammering and the pushing of the bellows. It looks like a pretty sweet forge setup here, and you can find any metal armor and weapons from the player's handbook here if you want to change out or upgrade any armor.
Oh, okay. I'm not sure that I want to because I'm in full plate already.
And then in the barber shop, you see a cheerful Kalashite woman named Bernie the
Okay.
She welcomes you in and asks what you're looking for.
Does this place take any currency besides soul coins?
She says she will take gold coins for any sort of grooming you're looking for.
Yeah, I've been in hell for a while, and I just kind of want some maintenance. A little tune up on the image here. Can you help me out with that?
Yep. She'll chat you up while she does it. She's gonna like give you a haircut, a wash. Like think of it like a full barbershop spa treatment, where it's like, the massage of the scalp, the blowing. I don't know if your character has any sort of like perm or curls or whatever. It looks pretty straight in the picture. Maybe you get it straight. The whole 9 yards of whatever beauty routine your character wants for a gold piece.
Nice. That seems great. So are you guys, did you already make the appointment for the hag, Red Ruth?
I think that was the first thing they did. I don't remember though.
He said there's the right time for that.
All right, now that he's got you in here, you'll be able to talk to him about it. While you're at the barber shop, though, the woman reveals to you that she is an ancient copper dragon, and she asks you about anything you've heard about in regards to Tiamat.
Oh wow, an ancient copper dragon. Interesting. Well, let me think about it, but I don't recall anything about Tiamat that we've learned.
You're not lying to me, are you?
I don't have any notes about Tiamat, so I don't think so. So far,
She eyes you.
the devil lords and some demon lords, but no drag.
You're not helping out those devil folk, are you?
Not if I can help it.
They're a bad group, and you should not hang out with them too much.
Killing everyone I see.
Oh, only kill the good people, but who has Lulu? One, two, three, not it.
I thought Lulu went into the spa, but I might
Is
be
she with
mistaken.
Breathlock?
I don't remember her coming in with me.
I don't either, come to think of it, but I thought she went in ahead, but maybe I'm mistaken.
We can say she's with Zolkog if you want, or if anyone else doesn't mind.
Okay, well, she probably shouldn't be with me.
Yeah, I can keep an eye on it.
Okay. The barber will just keep talking to you about like gossip. She seems vaguely unconcerned about you. Like she doesn't really like think of you as like something she'll have to deal with later. She knows you're a drow and probably evil, but she doesn't seem. The salamanders at the forge just kind of want to show off their forging skills. They're probably not great compared to you, but it's nice to hear someone talk about a forge again. Who knows? The spa is going very relaxed. I forgot if we actually upsold you on anything. Did we, Brendan?
Well, I think the spa was what I was upsold to.
Well, the light spa amenities comes with it. Oh, right. It was the full orcish treatment.
Right, the orc acupuncture.
Right. So that'll cost you an extra soul coin when you have to leave. So now you're up to 2 soul coins for this visit. And then Zulka, do you want anything special with your dinner, or do you want to go straight to your spa? Or I just don't want to spend the entire session in Infernal Rapture. Make sure we're not just bogged down in the detail.
No. After eating, I'm gonna see if I'm gonna ask. They must know a lot about this realm if they can create a extra dimension cut off from it here. See if I can learn anything about how it's done or how this plane works and Avernus works in general. If they have any books or knowledge or anything like that, that's what I'll be doing until we're ready to leave. Nothing I particularly need to roll.
Yeah, there's nothing like obvious here. The only thing you can think about is that for this to exist in hell, that the pit devil or the leader of this plane probably knows about this place and needs to approve of it in some. But that's the only thing you can think of.
I'm ready to go whenever.
Yeah, I assume our talk is over.
Yeah, and if I'm gonna we'll keep talking, and if you guys can come up with a deal in the, offline, I don't want to hold everyone up waiting for something that no one else really.
Makes sense.
Gwenair, as soon as you are outside the barbershop, you forget everything that happened in the barbershop.
Oh wow.
You go back in, get your hair done.
Oh, now she's standing outside going, I feel nice, but what happened? I don't know.
Well, that's confusing.
So I'm guessing everyone's meeting up in the center of the Emporium. You've made the appointment.
So when I'm leaving the Infernal Rapture, do they make any effort to collect that second soul coin from me?
Oh yeah, they are. If you try and leave without paying the second soul coin, they point to the sign at the front, and if you get really close, you can see if in very fine letters, if payment is not rendered at time of departure, the guest forfeits his or her soul for the remainder of the duration of their existence.
Well, I do not actually have a second soul coin.
Uh-oh.
And I believe it was specifically said up front that payment would be discussed later, so anything on that sign is null and void. Good day, sir.
It's no, like the waiter holds you on your shoulder and is like, you gotta pay. This is devil deals we're talking about here. By entering the establishment, you agreed to all of these terms.
I did no such thing. Good day, sir. And I will continue trying to walk out.
You're not going to try to flag down one of us?
Let me just take a second.
Because we're still in that area, I believe.
Yeah.
As soon as you try and leave, you feel a very powerful spell effect take hold of.
What does it do?
Let's see. You have a strong compulsion that you let me check. You have a strong compulsion to stay where you are.
We'll check.
You cannot save from this because you willingly entered the establishment, apparently.
Well, devils are supposed to be lawful.
Are you following the law of their rule?
Well, the guy outright lied when I came in.
He said it would be discussed later. Didn't say there'd be any negotiations.
No discussion is taking place. This is force majeure.
Well, they just have different laws than you. I think while Defiant and Zolka are leaving, they
I would like
notice
to do a
that Gryfflock
perception
cannot.
check.
I've got a 21 passive perception, so I probably see it.
And I noticed too. I make my way over. What seems to be the problem?
This patron ordered more than he could afford, and now is trying to skip the bill.
What's the bill?
That is an atrociously unfair summary of events, and I will be filing a formal complaint with your manager.
As soon as you say that, Mahadi comes out from behind a curtain somewhere and says, when you entered the establishment, you should have read the fine print.
Gryfflock Doomseeker does not read fine print under any circumstances.
The waiter bends down to you, Zolkog, and says he just owes an extra soul coin for the strange acupuncture he asked for.
Yeah, if I pay for him, can I get some extra food to go?
If you pay for him, you can keep him from becoming an indentured servant. That's the best we can offer.
Was this place all you can eat?
I ate
No,
all of it.
you got one of every course,
Okay.
I think. And I don't think that was part of the. So, if you ate a lot, that. Let me double check. Yeah. Everything on the menu is like you can have one of each.
Okay, well, I didn't get a spa treatment at all. How about a negotiation? I pay for him. I get some extra food in lieu of the spa treatment.
Roll of persuasion. Eh. You pay the soul coin, and we'll just let your friend go. How about that?
Fine.
Or he now belongs to you. Or his soul does.
I mean, that's what I mean. Like
He
his
definitely owes me a big favor for this. I saved his soul, but
I think
I'm
you
not
just bought
evil
his soul.
Soul schmoles, they're overrated anyway.
Gretlock doesn't play jazz. He doesn't need soul.
I'm a fan of his music, remember? And
That's true.
he owes me a favor, but I'm not evil, so I'm just gonna pay and say you owe me.
I point at Mahadi and saying, 1 star, man, 1 star.
he grins at you and says, "Come back anytime." Can everyone who ate roll 2d10 for me?
This is bad news. I'm so happy I'm out here.
Your hit points will temporarily increase by that amount for the next
Ooh.
day. You are cured of all diseases and poison. You are immune to poison and frightening, and all of your wisdom saving throws from now on are made with advantage for the next day.
Next.
You have the benefits of the Hero's Feast spell after eating at Body's place.
But into poison and what else?
I'll just paste it. Cured of all diseases, all poison. You're immune to poison. You're immune to being frightened. You have advantage on your wisdom saving throws, and your hit point maximum increases by that for the next 24 hours.
Does that mean I'm no longer high?
I would think so. Technically,
Probably. Alcohol is a poison, right? So catnip probably would be.
Hey!
You're immune to it for a day.
Hey! This is not right.
He has to turn over a new leaf, Defiant.
I take more It's not working.
We got 77 and 64.
Okay. Now that we're all gathered in the center, you guys ready to?
Yep.
Let's roll.
We know the relevant info to tell Red Ruth.
Yeah, you got the appointment. You're good to go. You can just head back and tell her, and she'll. Yeah. Well, you can head back, and I'll tell you what happens.
Sounds good.
So she is as smelly as you remember her, and as disgusting as your imagination could handle.
Well, we made your appointment, the appointment for, and being there really seems to. This place definitely was having an effect on me, and so I apologize for being a little too brash earlier. I think I'm back to normal now. So, any chance to get a bit of that information on how your magic works? I'm still hoping to learn from you. I promise to be a little more polite about it.
Oh, it's just blood magic. I use my blood; it spills out from my hand. I read the blood, tells me the future.
I get a small sample of your blood for examination.
Mm. Tell you what, if I come back from my spa and the place is still standing, you can have some of it.
Sounds like a deal.
Now, if you excuse me, Mama needs to get her nails polished. And she walks out.
So you're making blood pacts with hags now?
Oh, she tells you it's only going to be a couple hours. She has a deal with Marty. She can skip the line.
I'm going to investigate her stuff to see if I can find anything interesting. Never said
I
we
start
couldn't.
writing a new song, Zolkog and the Blood of Hell.
Roll a, I guess, performance check to see how cool. We've done this before, right?
Yeah, so I guess performance is how good it sounds. So I guess I'm playing it as I'm writing it to test it out how it sounds.
Yeah, this is an iterative project. If it sounds bad now, you can improve upon it later.
Wait, that is actually a pretty low roll by my standards.
Still better than the average song, though.
Yep, still a good song.
I find anything interesting in her stuff.
Let's see. She's got a bunch of potions, but you really can't figure out what they are. There's a bunch of skulls. There's some creepy dolls.
Oh, well, I'm not evil anymore, so I won't take them. I'm just.
After about 30 minutes, Adam, you hear some banging on the outside.
Okay. Say, sounds like someone's at the door. I'll go.
Like from the briars or what?
It's from the south, and it sounds like it's something banging on the briars.
That's why I said somebody's at the door.
I'm going to hurry that way. We made a deal. Got to keep this place standing, or I'm going to get my
No solicitors.
rushing over towards the.
Uh-oh. Turn order box just came up.
Yep.
Uh-oh. You should probably roll initiative then.
Whoa! Critted my initiative.
Nice.
Whoa! So did Una.
You guys enjoyed this battle. I'll be back here.
We'll let you know how it goes.
Yeah. Well, you know I'm going to be rolling ones from now on.
Pretty much.
Got to use up them temporary hit points while I have them.
I like these though. It's the wrong thing. Sorry.
You have temporary hit points. Does that mean you can like harvest more of your own blood and save it for later for more blood magic?
That's a pretty good idea.
Like, do you have temporary blood?
Are you blood doping?
Are we going to fight in the maze?
Yes.
Seems like we should have mapped this place out before she left.
Where is this dumb?
I see pluses on people, except... Are they the ones who are blessed? Is that what that is? I guess I should do that to
Yeah.
myself.
Yeah, that's how I did the temporary hit points. The
Good
hero's
idea.
feast.
I will bless myself as well. Oh, interesting. I put temporary hit points in my temporary hit points, and it did not do anything to my character.
Yeah, that's what I did at first. You just gotta boost your current hit points to above your maximum.
Okay.
There we go. Okay, Defiant, it's your turn.
I don't see anything, right?
The knocking you hear is coming from the south.
Okay. Do I happen to know how to get to the south?
I mean, you've seen the parts of the map that are revealed, right?
Yeah, but, it looks like there is actually no door to the south.
That's a good point. Well,
Critters haven't been here before either.
if you go... Hold on.
Is there a ceiling to this place? Or
Yeah, it's like blocked out from the sky with the iron or bone brambles. Oh, that's that, and then oh no, this is awkward. That's the only way I can find for you to get.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, is it? Here, can you see my arrow?
I can now, yes.
Yep.
Okay. The only way I can think of, or that I can see, is that.
It goes off
That's-
into the black for me.
Yeah, that's the only exit for
Okay.
you. But you know what? Let's just. What was it to get in here? It was a particular roll.
Survival.
Yeah, so if you want to make a... So if you want to... We'll say like navigating the maze is the same. It's a DC 15 survival check.
Okay.
And if you pass, you can just point to somewhere within your movement and ignore everything and just say you go there. Otherwise, it's going to take.
Yes.
This place is weird. I'll say the walls aren't. I guess the walls aren't.
Yeah, it's all bony and.
Woohoo! So you said to the south, right?
Yep.
So I want
Speakingly to the southwest, southwest.
Okay. So it looks like the south was really a dead end. So I guess I will run around to
Manage
go
it.
to the exit to yeah, I guess that's what I'll do. Unless there's a secret door here.
Where's here?
Look
I
down
don't know. I
along
still
here.
see black to the south, so I don't know if there's a door there or not.
Yeah, so what I'm saying is that you can move because you passed your survival check. You can just come like here,
You found
here, or here, anywhere in the like revealed box area.
Oh,
found
okay.
a section of the briars
Cool.
that you can squeeze or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's a crazy maze, and
Okay, I will go here.
from there I'll start revealing ways for you.
I don't know how much movement that actually took, though. That's
Well, we can say it's like a straight line, but it counts as difficult terrain.
okay.
So 1.5 times that straight line distance,
Okay.
or whatever the rule is. I can't remember.
Double movement for the spots that are difficult terrain.
So 45 is my speed. So if I double moved, I could get about there.
Yeah, I think you would still have like 10 feet of movement left because you said it was 40.
Yeah. I would
So
have
you got
another.
10.
Okay. Do I want to peek around the corner or let them come to me?
Bum, bum, bum.
Is this a splat here?
Can you move off
Are
it
these
again?
spots?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Okay. This is where I want to be. Like crouched down here, waiting
Okay.
for someone to come. And I can't take an action to hide or anything because I double moved.
Okay. All right, Una, go ahead.
Oh, but I can do a bonus action, right?
Yes.
I will patiently defend this area
Okay.
with a key.
Sweet. All right, Una, you can move through the brambles as though it's difficult terrain. So where are you
Like-
going, Una?
Move
Sorry?
and put it here.
You can move through the walls of this place up until like where Defiant is. Like there's the thin walls. We're just saying you pass the survival check, you can go through them, but movement through them will make out your move difficult terrain. So double movement cost.
Should be able to get here.
Yeah, kind of like the idea of having them come to us.
All right, and
At a choke
I
point.
am going to cast spiritual weapon.
These bramble walls block line of sight.
So you should be able to move that around, Christina.
Yep.
I feel like if we're saying you can move through it with a survival check, you should be able to see through it with a perception check. Only the thin ones, though, not like the big walls on the outside.
Okay, that's it for me.
Okay. Grefflehawk.
Alright, survival check. Oh, look, I failed. Who could possibly have predicted that?
So you can still move within the walls to get closer to the south. But you can't move through the walls.
Okay, that's fine. And I don't think I have anything else useful.
I just saw that Christina critted twice in a row.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Wow. You already rolled their survival. Okay, you did.
Yeah.
What up?
That's it for me. I'm not doing anything but move.
Spooky ghost turn.
Calculus too. We'll need to make a survival. Actually, are there any? Is there a top to these walls? You said that. Yeah, they went all the way to the ceiling, right?
Yeah, and there's like a. Let me find the book. It's like a dome of bone brambles, though, so it's not like you can see the sky or anything.
Just move on. I'll look up his survival or what.
So you hear a screaming spirit. Let's see. She has 40 feet, so she moved 20. She's gonna move up there. Zolkug, you have to make a wisdom saving throw. You should have
Just make it
advantage from your
survival.
nonsense.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, it fits. It just moves a little quick. Probably still fail 12.
Barely. Whoa, wait, it doesn't matter, because it would have frightened.
Oh, immune to frighten.
Seeing that you're not scared of it, it will try and corrupt you with a touch. And miss. But wait! There's more. And he misses too.
Tell him the hag isn't here. You want to see her, you have to go to the.
Does anyone speak Sylvan?
I do not.
No.
Okay. So they're screaming in ancient Sylvan, but you can't really understand them.
You have a drow with comprehend language, I believe.
I do, but only as a ritual. So I have to 10 minutes or is it twice as long? I forget exactly.
I think it's just 10 plus the
Yeah,
duration. So, Gwynair, it's your turn.
Yeah, so 10 minutes plus the casting time, right?
Yeah, so if it's
Yeah.
like casting time is one action, it's 10 minutes plus 6 seconds or something.
Yeah. Okay, well, if they're acting hostile, I'm not gonna sit here and
Oh yeah, they tried
construct a
to
ritual,
fight
so
Zolkug, but it didn't work.
all right, well, I'm not gonna worry about that. Who cares about understanding people when you could just blow them up? All right, so first of all, I prefer to not have to get any closer, so I'm gonna try to see through the bram.
Uh, yeah, I guess you can see them, but
Okay.
Do you have line of effect?
I think line of sight generally implies line of effect. I mean, line of effect is an unbroken line, like there's no walls in the way, and we're saying that these walls on the thing they have gaps that you can see through, right? So line of effect follows, I would say. Is that cool there?
Makes sense to me. I mean, if you can
Yeah.
see where you cast a spell, makes sense you could cast it.
But that also means you have to make your wisdom saving throw.
Look, I can see them.
Yeah, and they are scary looking.
Okay, fair enough. Don't think I have anything special for frightened, so let me just make that.
You are frightened. Ooh. So even if you wanted to move closer, you couldn't.
Okay, I'm gonna look that up, but in the interest of time, is there anything else on my turn that would impact me? For fun?
Nope.
Should have eaten the
Okay.
food.
What? Spend the whole soul coin? No thanks.
Oh yeah, everyone notices Gwenair looks really nice today.
My hair is super glossy.
She doesn't know why.
Yeah.
She spent a lot of time
Woke up
licking
like
her
that.
hair.
Yeah, I do notice.
I passively
Okay.
notice.
Okay. Well then, I will cast Eldritch Blast. I guess I'll do it on the nearest one.
So you have disadvantage on the attack
Due to fright.
because you're frightened. Yeah. So an 11 misses and an 11 misses again. Wow.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'll cast Spiritual Weapon.
And here it comes. Where is it? I'm going to put it here and you can move it wherever.
Yeah, that'll work. Does a 18 or I guess is it 17 probably still hit?
Yeah, both of those hit, so it doesn't matter.
Whack.
It's force damage. So it hurts it. First blood.
That's it.
Ghost blood.
Yay!
Yay!
Ectoplasm.
First blood of the night.
Where is this? Here. So you hear from beyond your vision. What's its move? 30 feet, okay. Giant big ass tree It's just like rampaging through the brambles, tearing them down with its limbs as it groans in sylvan pain.
Hey, no tearing the place down. It needs to be standing.
And I think that's as far as it can go because it's like squeezed and it has to attack to get through it. It's coming. Defiant.
I'm sorry, I was on mute. These walls we can fight through. These walls we cannot.
Yep. These are thicker.
And I can share a space with the hammer, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Well, I will move here. And then beat the shit out of this guy right here. With my javelin. Oops. That did not mean to roll that with advantage. I was anticipating a wisdom save. So, 25.
It does hit.
6 piercing damage. Wow, that was a 1. I told you I'd be rolling 1s.
Ouch.
Magic piercing.
Yep.
And then follow up with a claw. 11,
Miss.
I assume misses. And I will bonus action claw once more. 15.
Hit. You hit.
9 slashing damage. I should stick to my claws. And that's also magic.
Yep.
And I used my bonus action, so that's all I can do.
Okay. Una.
Um, can my spiritual weapon be where Defiant is?
I think it'll have to move by the end of the turn, but otherwise it's fine.
Realize that I thought we could share it, so I'll move.
I thought you
No,
meant
that's
like
fine.
during the turn, you just got to move out of the way afterward.
Okay, I can move here. I wouldn't have stayed there if I had known. Ah!
I guess you can, sort of. You're just surrounded with brambles, and it probably hurts.
It's a floating. It's like it just floated above his head.
That's what I figured too.
I guess there's no reason it can't.
I mean, it's
Oh,
not a
forget
big,
the
it's not a man-sized object, is it?
Yeah, but it says I think it says it occupies medium space. Let me double check. Spiritual weapon's weird.
Yeah, that will change what I wanted to do then. If I can't share its space, could I use my bonus action to do a flurry of blows instead? which would mean
Let's
I
just
just get
roll
to
with what
roll one more.
happened. I don't see anything on the spell that says it takes up space,
Okay.
but it just seems weird to me. Like a animated sword is like a medium creature.
Oh, is it?
Am I just making that up?
Also says it's spectral. I don't know if that means it's incorporeal or what.
Well, it
Let's
hits
not
you,
worry
though.
about it. It's too much effort. Let's just say it's fine.
Okay. Well, and it's not a small... This is a big dome, right?
Yeah, so it can
So it
always
could
just be
be
above you.
above me, which is what I was thinking.
So what are you gonna do with your turn, Una?
I'm gonna move my spiritual weapon up, and can I attack this one down here with it?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what I want to
Isn't
do.
that a solid wall?
So that wall that Zolkug was on is a
Oh, gotcha.
yeah. That hits.
For 12.
Nice.
Ouch.
And then, can I move up through to Zolkug and attack and then move back?
Yeah,
Yes.
as long as you don't end your turn.
Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna step forward and attack with grenade. Does an 18 hit
Yep.
for 9 bludgeoning and 1 fire?
Was it the top one or the bottom one?
That was the bottom.
Okay. So
The lady will get an opportunity attack when you move.
Right.
yeah.
Too, unless you stand
Just the
under
one. The other one.
your hammer.
I mean their attacks aren't that great, they'll probably miss, so I'm not sure it matters. But
I'm not too concerned.
yeah, they both missed. These guys aren't very good at smacking them.
Okay, that's it for me.
Grethlock.
Alright, well, let's try survival again. Nope.
Survival's a wisdom check, right?
Yes, I'm terrible at it.
But you should at least have advantage because you ate the food.
Oh, I thought it was just
I thought.
saves.
Oh, was it saves? Let me double check. Yeah, wisdom saving throws. My bad.
Can I move
Lame.
like this, or is the wall gonna block that?
Which way?
Can you see my
No.
movement path?
Nope. Cannot. Can see that now.
That one's mine. Is that what you're thinking of?
No, I was thinking of, hang on.
I can see that.
Not what I had in mind at all. That.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So I'm gonna move here, sharing the space with the spider, and it's time for a great axe attack on the ghost.
Spooky. That
13
does
hit.
it?
Yeah, was that a hit or not?
Yes.
Yes, okay. 10 slashing damage.
Ouch.
And great axe attack number 2. That
Ouch.
might be a hit. 12 slashing damage.
Ouch. Any bonus actions?
No, I think I'm good.
Okay. Zulkug.
I yell at the tree again. No breaking stuff. And I'm pretty mad at it, so I'm using inspiration to fire a Mel's acid arrow with advantage.
Okay.
The 16 hit.
Yes.
Oh, that's annoying. Pretty low rolls. But I guess it's not that terrible. It's D4. So 9 acid damage. I'll take another 2d4 at the start of its turn, I believe.
Okay. Sploosh.
Maybe a little more than that. Let me check my. I'll get back.
Anything else?
No, that's it.
The banshees feel desperate and scream. Everyone who is within 30 feet.
Since that's acid, it gets an extra 5 damage. I just haven't added that into the max.
Okay. It hurts, but not that bad. I mean, it's not resistant or anything, it just has a lot of hit points. So everyone, barely including Gwenair, has to make a Constitution saving throw.
What type of effect?
Sonic. She's screaming.
Okay.
You really want to make this safe, by the way, if you want to use your inspiration.
Okay.
Really want to make this safe.
Yeah, this is supposed to hurt.
Yay!
Awesome.
I've heard better. I've heard better screams from a 5-year.
So
I think I'm going to use Favored by the God.
okay, I don't think you failed. Wait, no, it's 13. So Grethlock's first roll failed, but his second one succeeded. Or no, his second one also failed. Ooh.
I yell out to Grethlock. Use my reaction to yell out to Grethlock. Come on, orc up! You've got more durability than this. To try to anger him into shaking it off and give him a bonus.
Oh, that saves him. So everyone who failed will take 3d6 psychic damage. I'll roll it. So everyone who failed takes 11 psychic damage. You feel like if you had, or everyone who succeeded takes that psychic damage. You feel like if you had failed, which I don't think anyone did, that would have been a lot worse.
Oh, so we take 11 damage after succeeding? Okay.
Yes.
That was exactly my temporary hit point amount.
Oh.
Except you can get it back up because it temporarily increases your max hit.
The spirits are then going to smack. One smack at Grethlock, one smack at Zulk. $13 on Grethlock, 7 on Zulkug.
No.
Yes.
And then they will. I think they like where they are, plus they don't want to get opportunity attacked. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, wait, did Gwenair still fail even with that favored by the...
Now, the favored by the gods gets him over it, because he got a
9 plus a 3. 12.
Wait, no, he had the. Sorry, I thought I saw. Good night. Did you use your inspiration on this? I forgot.
Yeah, I tried to.
Okay.
Oh, if you used your inspiration, then I don't think you even need the favor by the god. You got a 25.
Yeah, you didn't fail it if you did that. And once that's over with, it's your turn, Gwenair.
All right.
Oh, at the end of your turn, last turn, you were able to try and resist the or recover from the frightened condition.
Another wisdom save.
Yes. Okay, you're
Also,
free.
that scream was from the tree taking its turn, right?
No, the scream was from the dryads.
Oh, the little things? They did that? Wow.
Yep. They feel like they're banshee like dryads.
Make
Kind of
up
like
your
Sylvan.
mind.
Yeah.
Okay, well, excuse me. I'm going to start firing some bolts of some beams at these darn ghosts.
Yes.
Do I need to redo the perception each time, or no?
They haven't moved, so I think you're still fine.
So I'd like to prepare a twinned Eldritch Blast, fire 2 beams at each of these ghosts.
Okay.
First 2 at the top ghost, second 2 at the bottom ghost.
They all hit. Ouch.
And then, can I tell which one seems more wounded?
The one at the top has gotten shit kicked out of him.
I'll hit that one
Her.
with my spiritual weapon.
Yep. She's hanging on.
Now I'm going to move 5 feet away.
Oh, and actually, my homunculus. I forgot it made it through that.
Well, is your homunculus a construct?
Yes, it's a construct.
Then it doesn't matter. It's immune.
And it's going to force strike the lower one of these.
Okay. Miss. Gotta roll better.
Now it takes an extra 2d4. Extra 7 acid damage.
So it reaches over with its giant tree limbs and tries to slam you twice, Zolka, with its big ass tree trunks. 12 and a 22.
The 22 will hit.
Okay, so you'll take 12 bludgeoning damage. And then it groans and says something in Sylvan, but a little kinder, or not kinder, enthusiastically, I guess. And it creates another one.
No.
And that one can't go. So it's your turn to fight.
Okay, so this one's here is barely hanging on, I believe.
Yep.
So let's start with a javelin. Oh, wait a minute. Do I have line of sight on this guy?
I don't. It's a little crowded, but let
Okay.
me see if I can draw a line. He probably has at least 3/4 cover.
Okay, never mind. Then I will stab this guy with my javelin.
Hits.
6 damage.
Dissipates.
Woohoo! And I assume I can hit this one, right?
Yeah.
Okay, claw.
Yep.
7 more.
Ouch.
Still up.
Mm-hmm.
Claw. Oh,
Nope.
a 1. Uh, okay, so that would have been my... What is that? That's 3. Yeah. Okay, I'll spend a key and go one more. Yeah. I'll go one more time.
That's a hit.
11.
Ouch. Still standing though.
I'll still stand you.
Do it. Finish him, Muna.
I'm gonna attack this thing with my spiritual weapon.
That hits.
For 9.
Barely alive.
All right. Pull Grinhelda off my shoulder again and step forward and take a swing.
That misses.
All right. That's all I got.
Grithla.
Okay, so I take a look at the tree monster that just appeared behind me, and what do I roll to check whether it's real or an illusion?
Perception, right?
Alright.
Yeah, it's real.
Okay. Let's see. Let's see what I got in my toolbox. Let's go with polymorph.
Ooh.
Wisdom save DC 15.
I think it rolled a 17.
Crap.
Sorry, bad.
And let's.
That was a big spell, too.
It rolled a 14 and has a +3, so
Alright.
it got
Wisdom
lucky.
saves are a bad idea then. Let's. Okay. I think next up is gonna give Bardic Inspiration to Defiant.
Woohoo!
He tends to use it effectively, I think.
Thank you very much.
Kokug.
Yep. I am going to cast Ray of Sickness on that tree in front of me. It's got to make a Constitution saving throw. DC 16.
It failed.
And it takes 20 poison damage, and it. Oh wait, shoot!
Yeah.
That's if it. I hit it, then it makes that.
You did hit
I
it,
got to do the
and it
attack
failed
roll.
the Constitution save, so what's the worst case scenario that's happening?
No, roll the. Why are you doing the damage? Oh wait, yeah, I did hit it. So there.
Yeah, you got to click the text box, like the title.
Yep. I was trying to do it from my spell book. There we. Actually, takes an extra 5. That one needs to be macroed too. So
So it
it's
takes
8 poison damage, and it since it failed the save, it's poison
poison.
until the end of my next turn.
Okay. And what does your homunculus do?
Or strike the tree.
Okay.
That should hit. Well, 9
Yep.
force damage.
All right. The last Dryad Spirit will scream again. Well, no, this is the first time he's screaming. She's screaming. Gwynair is safe, but everyone else has to roll Constitution saving throws all around.
Uh-oh.
So you failed, Ben, unless you want to add something to that.
Yeah, I'm going to react and just start slapping myself to shake it off. Shake it off, add 5.
And Una.
I'm almost out of those. I've got 1 left until.
I'd like to use my inspiration for the night.
Okay. Everyone succeeds.
Good choice.
Okay, everyone takes 15 damage.
Oh, and that's for succeeding.
So this is like a very old schoolish mechanic. If you fail, you just go to 0 hit points and you're unconscious.
Wow.
That's why I was like, you should use your inspiration on this.
Still hurts.
Yeah. And it can only do it once per day, so they're out of them. And now it's going to try and beat up Zolkug, I guess. 16?
Nope.
It misses. Gwynair.
So these trees are still looking pretty healthy, right? From what I can tell.
Yeah. I mean, as healthy as an undead tree can look, but
Okay.
Oh, it's undead. You see the Phoenix down.
You gambled them all away.
No. The only strategy for big undead enemies is to suplex.
Suplex, is that what you said?
Yes.
Excellent reference. All right, I'm having a hard time telling exactly how tough these guys are. I'm gonna just do another twinned Eldritch Blast. Oh, actually, first I want to whack the ghost with my spider, see if I can finish it up. Okay.
Nope.
So then I will fire 2 beams at the ghost, and then 2 beams at the original tree.
Okay. Both hit the ghost. The second one hits the tree.
Okay.
Dead ghost. And 3 damage to the tree.
I think I need to adjust something here. For some reason, it's not adding my modifier. Stand by.
Okay. And let me know. So it's your. You should have done an extra damage to the.
Yeah, I think some change might have broken those, because I was sure I'd added my modifiers into some of those macros, and they were good.
Usually
I'm gonna
cantrips
try-
don't have a modifier addition.
But he's got
Right.
the super Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, I've got the agonizing blast or whatever it's called.
Nice.
So let me just try one more time to see if it works. Yeah, there we go. So now it's adding my charisma. So add 5 damage to each of these hits.
Okay. Dryad's dead. Tree's angry.
I'm guessing leveling up broke it.
Yeah.
Probably.
Tree's turn. This one's going to attack Breathlock twice, and then the bottom one's going to attack Zolkog twice. Uh, 18 and a 17 versus you, Breathlock.
Both hit.
So that's 31 bludgeoning damage. 18 in the first hit, 13 on the second.
And that 1 hit point.
It's a big ass tree. And it rolled pretty well. And then the 1 hit in Zolkog. 17 and a 23.
Yeah, 1 hit me on the rolls that Grethlock got. You can trade since they both hit him anyway.
Sorry?
So,
I said I want the rolls that Grethlock got. We can trade since they both hit him.
I wish that's how it worked. You will take 21 bludgeoning damage.
Ouch.
Oh, sorry. Hold on. They are poisoned, or the bottom one was poisoned.
Oh yeah, it's got disadvantage.
They rolled pretty well on all of its attacks, though, so it still hits. But it was only the bottom one that was poisoned, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay. So nothing changes. It's still. It rolled a 23 and a 24 on that one, so. Defiant.
Okay, so
Tree.
are these trees like knocking these walls down?
Yeah, actually, the second tree was actually part of the wall, and then he animated it and it started attacking.
Ooh. So if I stand here, if I stand where the hammer is, will I be next to both of them?
Yeah.
Cool. I stand next to the hammer, and I'm going to smack this. The one on the bottom's looking worse, or the
Yep.
but it's poisoned, meaning it has disadvantage. Is that what that means?
Yep. So it'll stop having disadvantage on Zolkog's turn.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, I will smack the hell out of it. Let's go, Javelin. Oh, sorry, wrong. That's okay. It's the right to hit, but the wrong damage.
Oh, it does hit.
Yep. I'm just gonna do this so it brings up the right damage. That is.
For all the
Did that
modifiers,
already
right?
add? So that is 16. I'm adding the Bardic Inspiration to that. That's 16 damage.
Yep. And then the attack. Okay.
I wasn't throwing it. I wasn't doing the 46 thing. Is
Okay.
what I'm saying. I was just doing the regular attack.
All right. I just know we've been missing modifiers, so I want to make sure it's really rolling 1d6 plus 5 only.
Yep, 1d6 plus 5, and then the 5 above that is from the Bardic Inspiration. So that's 16 damage total.
All right. That was your first attack.
Yep. Claw.
Yep.
Oop. I don't have any more Bardic Inspiration, so that's just 6.
Oof.
Oof. Is that a good
Still
oof?
alive. Almost bloodied.
Not for long, I say. Claw.
I mean, unalive. Yep, that hits.
11 more. I'm taking chunks out of this thing.
He's bloodied.
You know how a cat goes head a box? That's what I'm doing to this guy. Okay. Yep, that's my scratching post. And oh, I know what I want to do. I want to make it do a one of these. Where are you? My DC is a... Where is it? It's 8 plus 3. 11 plus 3. 14. DC of 14. Constitution save.
It succeeds.
Okay. And then, for the fun of it, I will take a patient defense. And stand where I am.
Go for it, Una.
Oh, I'm sorry, I couldn't take a patient defense. Yeah, so instead I'll do another key strike.
Okay.
Because I already used my bonus action. 16?
Just hits.
10 more. You are my scratching post, I say to it.
All right. Go ahead, Una.
All right, I'm going to attack it with my spiritual weapon.
No, that misses. You're not having good luck with those spiritual weapon rolls.
Nope, nor my Warhammer rolls, which is what I'm going to try next. I'm going to step up and attack.
Hey, that hits.
For 4 bludgeoning and 5 fire.
I think a dead tree should burn pretty well.
Yeah, actually, it seems resistant to the bludgeoning, but vulnerable to the fire. So it takes 2 plus 12. Okay. It hurts. It's like flailing about. It's on their little embers of itself.
Nice.
Sadly, I specifically didn't take any fire spells because of where we're.
Yeah,
Plus, I don't get any bonuses like poison and acid.
Deathlock.
Alright, now this tree is becoming a problem. So let's try blindness.
Okay, so con saving throw. What's the DC?
15.
It rolled a 1.
Alright, well, that helps things considerably.
Yeah. It's weird. It doesn't say it has blind sight, but it's an undead tree, so it doesn't have eyes. So I guess it's fine. It's blind, but it's
It's
weird.
the little ghost thing you see in the picture. That's who.
I guess it's blind. That little ghost is blind. Ghost. And you did it to the one at the top, right?
Yeah, the one that hit me. Alright, so now, okay, that was my action. Let's see. Healing myself is probably pointless since it would still take me out with one hit. So let's give Zolkog, would you like Bardic Inspiration?
I'm just going to heal myself on my turn.
Alright, Gwinnett, would it be useful for you?
Is it? Yeah, it applies to attack rolls, right?
Yeah, sure.
Or
Okay, well,
damage.
yeah, okay, I'll give Gwinnett Bardic Inspiration.
Thank you.
Sweet.
And, okay, well, I still haven't moved. So I'm going to try to make another survival check. See if I can. Nope. And the walls around here are still intact, right?
I expect
Right.
so.
Alright, then I guess I stay where I am.
Okay. Zolkog.
So I'm going to cast Cure Wounds as a second level spell. For 17 healing.
Isn't it 19?
Oh, okay, yeah, 19. I just didn't realize I didn't put it all together.
Yeah, it's like the spell damage things.
And I will use my bonus action to have my Himon. I don't think a 12 hit.
No.
That's my turn.
Gwinnett.
Okay. So the way I'm reading the Bardic Inspiration, I can't use the damage die unless it's a weapon damage, but I can still use it to hit. So that's still not.
Yep. And you can also use it if you ever get attacked, but there's so much between you.
Right. Okay. Well, I think another Twin Eldritch Blast is in order.
Can't fix what ain't broke.
And I guess I'm going to roll 4 dice And if one looks like it's going to miss, I'll use my Bardic Inspiration die on that.
Okay.
I was looking at my spells. I saw I had Sacred Flame. I was getting excited, but it does radiant damage. Sad face. The only fire
Really
spell
need to
I have is
rename it
Fireball.
Sacred Light or something.
Those all look pretty good.
You can hold on to it for another turn. Doesn't go away.
I'll hold on to it then.
Yeah, all 4 hit, so pew 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 pew.
Much better numbers now.
51.
And then I'll whack the guy at the bottom with my spiritual weapon.
Well, the guy at the bottom's dead now.
The guy at the top.
Now it wakes up another.
Well, hold on. No, when this tree dies, the other tree actually also dies.
Yay!
Awesome. I was actually putting myself in a position so I could get hit by one of these guys, but oh well. Or missed by one of these guys.
Breathlock for some pointers.
Well, I wanted to get missed by them so they'd hit each other. I have a special move.
I'm going to immediately start fretting about the damage and working to repair it. Moving pieces together.
Say, technically, it's still standing.
I've got Presentation and Mending. I'm sure I can help with
Yeah, I
this.
got mending too. So I'm going to be going around putting stuff in place and casting mend.
So let's see. It says a couple of hours, I believe. So we can roll for that. Yeah. So we'll say it takes 1d4 more hours.
So we can short rest, right?
Yes.
Okay, got Bardic Inspirations back, and it's time to spend some hit dice.
And with 2 hours, let's see, mending fixes 1 foot, so it'll take. So it can fix a 1 foot cube, right?
Yeah, basically.
So that's 25 casts to do a 5 foot cube.
Casting time is 1 minute.
So you can, with mending, it probably will take a long time to fix.
I'll do as much as I can.
And to be fair, it's like you've got undead trees and an undead forest, so it's not that busted up. After a while, Red Roof comes.
The outer wall and give the appearance that it's fixed, even if it's missing a chunk.
Yeah. Roll intelligence check of some kind.
Well, not
An
me.
intelligence deception check. There you go.
Intelligence perception.
Deception.
No, deception.
Oh, deception. Oh, okay.
So you're trying to deceive, but use your knowledge of how it looked and get it back to the way it looked. And is this with your intelligence modifier?
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay. Well, so then okay, I don't really understand then. Hold on.
So
I
it's
think you just roll overall on intelligence.
and then you can add your proficiency if you're proficient in deception.
Okay, I am not proficient, so just be that intelligence roll.
I'm not either, so I just did intelligence.
I can
Okay,
help
well-
you. I'm actually proficient in deception, so I can help one of them.
Yeah, but it's not like you're.
I
I
can
think the
say,
19
well,
and
this is
21
kind of...
help.
All right, well, I can help the other one. I'm also.
Yep, focusing on the areas that are most visible and spots
Yeah.
in the middle that are just broken up that are covered by stuff. She won't be able to see it.
You managed to move the branches in the right place. It doesn't look too bad. You don't really remember what it looked like before, since it all kind of
Yeah.
like blurs together in brambles, but
We
I
did
think
what
it's
we
like
could.
50-50 odds she won't notice.
Well, she had house guests. They were kind of rowdy.
After a couple hours, Red Ruth comes back. She doesn't seem to notice or care about the damage. And she thanks you for your help. Really appreciate it. Was there any trouble while I was gone?
We did have some guests, but we chased them, uninvited guests. We chased them off.
Oh, was it some rampaging marauders in an iron? Any devils, demons, angels?
Undead trees of some sort.
Oh! Did I ever tell you the story of how I got my bone bramble?
No, I
Yeah.
can't say.
Well, there used to be a nice dryad grove in the Feywild, and I hated looking at it, so I poisoned all the trees here, and the poison was so virulent it sucked us straight into a verse. Those dryads must have been here waiting for revenge ever since. Glad you were here to take care of them.
Yes, happy to be of service now. Did I get that blood sample we agreed on?
Sure, hold on. I also have something else since you actually kept the place intact, too. So she bites her finger and puts blood in a potion bottle and gives it to you. It's not too much, like 10 milliliters maybe.
No, I take it.
And she points you to a specific corner of the maze where you see a skeleton with a witch's hat and a wand. That person tried to raid me a while back and didn't get too far. You can take whatever he has on.
Well, let's go investigate then. Thank you very much.
And before you go, there is the promise I gave you. To free the Tao from her debt, you will need the blood of a blood of a Titan.
A Titan.
Yep. She winks at Una and says, "You should check out Uldrak's grave. There's rumored to be a former Titan there, although no one's ever seen them to be an actual. But that you'll need blood of a Titan regardless to free the Tao from her oath."
I just realized we all forgot about our flying elephant for this fight. Did we leave her back at this?
She was having a nap.
She was drinking. She was hanging out with the hag.
She comes back, she's got like a towel on her head, and she's like super smooth, and she's like, "Oh, what happened?"
Got
Nothing.
drunk on sugar water.
And rainbows.
Do you have any information on where this grave is?
Oh yes, I can point it out to you. It's She unfurls your map. It is here.
Where those bones
Okay.
are? This? Ooh, there.
Where that sword is.
Awesome. That's a nice looking sword.
Yeah, I like the way that looks.
Probably won't like it when it comes hitting me in the head, but
Okay, I want to loot that mage.
There's a wand and a hat. And if you want to take the short rest, I can tell you what it is.
Sure.
It's
We can
a
go short rested, but
yeah. You're gonna have to at least take a short rest on the way to Old Jack's grave. It's a hat of disguise.
That's a fun
So,
hat.
pretty nice hat. And then the wand is a +1 wand of the war
Wand of the Worm?
war mage.
Mage.
So, well, it's a +1 weapon for a wand.
I have a circlet of blasting. Circlet of blasting here. If someone doesn't mind, I'd like to trade that for the hat. Is that okay with the group?
You can well, you guys, because it's 11:30, so you guys can figure it out over email.
Okay.
And an effort to speed things up for next time. Pretty soon into next session, you will be level 9, but not right at the beginning. So, you could probably just do the level up beforehand, and then
Nerf ourselves.
yeah, there shouldn't be a combat unless you guys go crazy. So it shouldn't matter too much that you're level 8 or level 9 when you should be level 8.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Does anyone
Thanks
else
for the
want
heads up.
that hat? Am I taking silence to be now?
You can take it.
Yeah,
Cool.
Yeah,
go
you
for
can
it.
take it.
Does someone want the circulet? I don't think
I
I've
don't
got.
remember what it
It's
does.
a 2d6 fire damage. It's a +5 spell.
It gives you Scorching Ray once per day.
Yep.
I should have used that on the tree. Yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah.
Yeah, why
For
didn't
me,
you
it,
use
it
that on
doesn't
the
make
tree?
sense because I can do more damage punching it. I was actually looking at it and I was like, 2d6
it's
or
vulnerable, so it'd be 46.
yeah, but I do 46 plus bonuses. If I hit with everything.
Oh, and just wanted to remind everyone, if you healed with hit dice, you get a bonus.
Oh, okay.
It's 66.
It's 66? Oh, I
It's
thought it was
3
2d6.
attacks, 2d6 each attack.
Oh, I
Man.
thought it was only one.
Oh.
Well, that's totally different. But here, yeah, I can't really use it because I'm gonna be punching things.
I think the
Okay.
idea was that you would use that because you don't have a ranged weapon,
Right.
Right. Oh, yeah, that was the idea.
but you can just
But
turn into a cat.
yeah, I mean, I haven't really used a ranged weapon, so it makes sense.
Is next week good for everyone, by the way?
Good for me.
Okay.
Sounds good. I'll
good.
send out the invite.
Next week is good. The weekend after won't be for us.
Are you finally free from the Corona prison?
Yes.
Congrats.
Ben, which of these magic items do you want?
I'm going
Or
to
have
log
any
off and get ready for bed. Good night, guys.
All right, thanks, Colin.
Good
All
night.
right.
What?
Thanks.
Right.
And which of these magic items do you have an interest in?
Among what options? That circlet and what else?
The Wand of the War Mage.
Yeah, let me look up what that was.
Gives you a +1 to spell attack rolls, and you can ignore half cover. So I think that'd be really good for me since I'm doing the Eldritch Blast spell
Yeah.
attack rolls.
More of my spells I do are saves than attacks. Really, Mel's Acid Arrow, I think, is the only. No, and that and the Ray of Sickness. But most of my attacks I do are saves, so it's not that terribly useful.
Okay, so I'll take the wand. Do you want the circlet or
Use that because I have limited number of spells per day, so it's just an extra option. On the
Wait,
half.
yeah, why don't you take that?
Okay.
All right, good night, everybody.
Good night.
Getting 9th level gives me, as a free learn spell, Mass Healing and Gaseous Form.
Nice.
Being an alchemist. Whenever you drink my special potions, you get anyone who does will get 2d6 plus 5 temporary hit points in addition to.
Very
That's
nice.
insane.
I imagine this isn't smart enough to know that I have a Wand of the War Mage in my inventory and give me a plus.
You can drop it into your. I don't know if it is or not. I know you can add modifiers. Like I've done. Let me show you here. So down below your attack rolls and stuff, you can actually add these modifiers. And that's how I've been doing the Bardic Inspiration and stuff.
Oh, global attack modifiers. Very nice.
Yep, they're on your. You can add them, I think, through the gear. I think that's how I did it. Or yeah, that's where you can check to say show the modifiers. Here, let me
Yep.
give you a screenshot of that. If I can find Discord, where'd you go? I think I accidentally closed Discord.
Strange.
There you go.
Aha, thank
So
you.
if you click on the gear, you can click these, and then they'll show up, and you just click the plus buttons and add whatever you want. And it is smart enough to use those. That, like I said, that's how I've been using my Bardic Inspiration and Potion of Accuracy, the Enlarge, all the things that normally happen to me. All right, guys, have a good night.
Right. Thanks for the tips.
Sure thing.
Oh, cool. Did work.